What? Huh. Apparently the game branches. That's weird. I wasn't expecting that. And let's go back here for the time being. What? There's a strange monument in the desert. Enter. Oh. Alright. Well, that was productive. Onward! What? I don't know. Anyway, making their way to the east side of the pit, the party crosses into Estli Tenok's domain. So we've got cultists. You know, I'm gonna be straight up and honest here. I don't see cultist, I just see a revenant with a Power Ranger helmet on. But maybe that's just me. Okay, well, begin. Welcome, strangers, welcome! Always good to meet other pilgrims in the desert. Where are you traveling to, friend? Ah, where to it asks. To the Great Stone, with offerings. Azra, we need to get out of here, now. Azra, you say? How did we not see it before? Her blood! Her blood! Zeal of the Master, fill me, that I may do your will for the Great Stone! I know that's totally not what anybody chanting would sound like, but it just makes me happy. Okay, these strange cultists have become terrifyingly powerful revenant, slow but deadly. They will only be defeated by the combined efforts of many defenders. Okay, so we got a boss, and it looks like they're only coming from yellow? I'm gonna assume as such. Okay, so, question is, we've got red, we got... So here's the problem. We've got... a bunch of guys coming in, including some of the Blue Revenant, which is a bit of a problem. So what I could do is set up a Then I got these characters. Here's what we're gonna do. We don't need a kill hole. We just need a bunch of rangers. So all of my enemies are going to be coming past these 2 points, except for the blue guys. We should be fine. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. That. And then these. Okay. I'll just, I don't know, slap a dragon down for good measure. Seems reasonable. Okay, boost. In retrospect, we actually did not need as heavy of defenses. We specifically didn't need to put Don Quixote there, come to think of it. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna recall both of these suckers, and we're just gonna put Don Quixote down here. I might slap down an extra dragon, I'm not entirely sure. We'll see what we do here, but this should be a pretty good setup for the time being. And let's... oh, we've already boosted him. Boosting the archers is a generally good idea. They're all... let's see. She's also doing a pretty good job. Oh, interesting. The cultists are, the cultists have no armor. So actually, we don't even need Don Quixote. I wonder if you can get a person to... negative armor. Interesting question. We'll find out shortly. First, I gotta make a little bit of psi here, otherwise we're in trouble. Okay, there we go. Totally didn't realize that we'd be beset by shadows. Well, luckily, we brought healers. Oh shit, one of those worms almost made it past me. Well, we're okay. And I don't think we have much else to worry about. Let's boost... Let's boost Mo Stabbins up to 100 at the very least. Let's give it, or to level 3. Let's give her that. I'd consider boosting the dragon, but I think let's go with Sleet just so she can hit both sides. Okay, seems reasonable. Doing a pretty good job here. Probably next is going to be the dragon. Because if I can get up to Roar and or Fire Breath, we're in a pretty good spot. Once these guys get close, though, we'll probably want to switch to, we'll not want to switch to anything. We'll want to, throw on a Frenzy. You know what? Let's do that now. Seems like a great time and place for frenzying. Okay. Give that dragon a boost. This dragon is by far my strongest character. Just in terms of ass-kicking goodness. Yeah, we're all good. Then there's just those two guys. Let's just turn this on times 16. Yeah! Okay, so we've got a fair amount of experience. A lot of money, but, I mean... Whoa, hey! Hi! So he also gets, sword training. We gotta be level 15, but so he gets an attack bonus. And a 50% chance of stun to lunge. Which is lunge? That's lunge. I'll get it once, but that'll probably be it. Sadly, knights are single target only, it looks like. So I'll just keep doing armor break for the time being. Let's see. Keta, range, Waka, more on Ether Flash, and Lumena, more on chill. Okay, looks like we're good. Yes. What on earth was that? Did they just turn themselves into Revenant? And not like before, it felt different, the force driving them. I've seen those masks before, smeared with blood, embedded with bits of crystal. These are blood cultists from the tribes Anathema of the Far East. We were lucky to have you with us, Azra. Without you, we would have all been sacrificed to their god. The minions of Esli Tenok. Zelomir told the truth. The eastern deserts are infested with them, preying on travelers. Though I never would have expected them in the pit. They hunt us. Our only choice is to make for the exit. And what then? We can plan later. Right now, the most important thing is to get you out of their reach. His reach. If this is all true, then we face a power far greater than Zelomir. Steel yourself. Opposition will only become greater as we continue. Okay, so we've got... I'm really curious about whether or not we actually leave the pit ever in this game. It seems like we don't, but I truly don't... I have no idea. Anyway, let's keep her going. Okay, the party finds themselves in the ancient ruins of a strange city. What is this place? Oh, monstrosity, that's gross. Well, I don't see any reason why not to. What is this place? Another Quaid city? No, this is unlike any of our architecture. The language is completely foreign to me. I've never seen anything so ancient. Why hasn't anyone noticed this before? It's right out in the open. Many years ago, it was just desert. There wasn't even a trace of these ruins. They must have been buried deep in the sand. Look at these scratch marks. Do you think the Revenant could have dug this all up? Watch yourself. It sounds like this mausoleum is inhabited after all. Okay, so, let's see, he's coming from red. I mean, it really does look like our best choke point is right here. It's a little close, but it's fine. Doesn't look like we've got any, it doesn't look like we've got any major enemies to worry about. Let's do that. Have her focused on that. Then I think I'm just going to line this section with berserkers and archers. This seems reasonable. I'll throw on a dragon for good measure or something. I don't know if we have any shadow creatures coming in. Well, I'll slap these down just in case. You never know what you might run into. Okay, and as usual, boost the Rangers. I don't know if that's actually a better plan than boosting other characters, but it seems like a good idea. Okay, let's go up to ×8 speed. What on earth is that thing? It looks like it's about to pop. Yeah, it's like that time I ate all the fermented mushroom goulash. Except, these spew baby revenant everywhere instead of... Okay, we get it. Gross. So, this thing will, monstrosity will spawn 6 worms. Gotcha. Let's start boosting our frost mages, I think. A little bit of strike through is probably going to be a good idea. Oh, and... Maybe I should have moved my defenses forward a bit. I'm not entirely sure. These guys are tough. Mainly, those worms spawn, and they immediately just book it past to Azra. Alright, I'm just gonna take the damage. We're gonna rethink our design here. So the main issue is really what I need to do is Sleet. I'm gonna actually lose her here. Let's throw in a, Yep, okay, Azra's Flame. We need to move our defenses out a little bit. Okay, gonna keep doing speed. Speed. Chill. Yeah. Might not be a bad idea to throw a dragon into the mix here. Yes. Okay, so let's try that again. That was a bit rougher than I expected it would be. No. Okay, so this time around, we're actually going to move my defenses forward a bit. So, it seems most of them come from red. Possibly all of them. Okay, so one way or another, we want to maximize the amount of time my archers have to shoot at anybody. We do have to worry about this one section here. And that's yellow. It doesn't look like it's too many enemies, so if I just toss probably Slack here, we'll be okay. I didn't see any shadow groups. Okay. So why don't we actually put our, The real question is how long... I guess if I do this, and then I do this, and then we have the rest of my berserkers along this section, and we have her do like sleet and stuff, and then I slap a dragon and another dragon. Okay, this seems like a good idea. Or a bad idea, I'm not sure. And let's give everybody the basic boost. Part of the reason we failed last time, inevitably, was because we wasted all of our psi on dumb things. Mostly. Okay, so let's do this. Okay. So my thoughts are... It's outside of most of our range here, which is a bit rough. Okay, there we go. Yeah, luckily we'll have our dragons. Okay. She needs a boost. Okay, we got it. For sleet. Those worms are fast. Having another frost mage here would probably help. Okay. Got that taken care of. Then let's save up and get vegetable a thing. We might also want to... Okay, we're doing alright. So far, let's get him a bit of a boost. Probably should have moved Slack down 1. Or, actually, I should have moved Slack to the other side. Balls. Okay, we're good. Let's toss a frenzy down quick. Okay, we're good. Now what do we need to do? Yeah, if I had moved these guys back a bit, it might have given me some more time. I guess let's boost our archers. Because they're kind of the lifeblood of what we're doing. Okay, you know what? We actually need to get a healer there. Gotta keep the, gotta keep her up. I don't have any more of those. Don't really want to buff a dragon yet. Okay, let's get all of my berserkers up. These worms aren't very tough. It's just a large pocket of them, and it's a pain in the butt. But if they get into my, into my berserker territory, they more or less just get murdinated. Okay, this is working out a little bit better. And now it's just worms. Okay, so let's get Slack up. Probably gonna ignore the dragon for the time being. I'm gonna wait a little bit. We've got some Devourers coming in. Once they start taking damage, we're gonna toss the Frenzy. Like right about now. There we go. Flawless. Okay, so let's see. I'm just gonna keep giving him range. It really doesn't like make that much of a difference. Like it's a very small boost, but I still think it's worthwhile. Let's see. Yeah, knockback could be useful on these guys. I don't know. I might consider resetting them so they can have knockback. Just pushback. Oh, that actually would have been helpful. Maybe if I'd used it. Still, I like Frenzy. Can you read any of these wall inscriptions? Perhaps one can tell us where we are. The language is similar to some of the northern tongues, but far older. I can make out a few words. What does it say? Here lies the seat of power. Then there is a word I can't translate, and from the celestial. Esli Tenok. We're in his home. Let us tread carefully. There are still some who serve its old master. Alright. Creepy. Really do love the updated art for this game. Looks so nice. Okay, well, yeah, we got enough time for at least one more. These battles either go really long or really... What is this? A shell beast. So it spawns 3 fallen knights, and itself is kind of a giant turd bucket. Okay. Well, begin. So, what happened here? Looks like it used to be the throne room. Somebody trashed the crap out of this place, and then carved their name in the wall. Dibs on the throne! This is written in ancient ash. Here lives many. Oh, here many lives for the few. The demon was cast down, sealed by sacrifice. His city destroyed. Azra, we're being hunted. I can't say for certain the number, but it's a lot. A whole lot. Get ready. We will face them here. Can you not hear the call? After so many years of silence, he summons us to the Great Stone. You must free him. We will help you see your calling. Okay, so, we got a lot of armored... That's a lot of armored dudes. Okay, so I pretty much have to do a 2-pronged defense here. Let's start with the Frost Mages. Let's push it back a little bit. You know what? No, let's not start with the Frost Mages. Let's consider... I think their range will grow a bit. We could put her here, or like in this corner. Like if I could put her right there, it might be better. But this corner should have the best coverage. Best coverage. So, we want to start here. So let's do about that. So we want to start right about there. So like 1 tile to the left. There we go. This is part of the reason why hero mode concerns me. I'm not entirely sure how that would work out for me. Probably be okay. So let's do a double dose of Berserkers. down the board here. Let's do our last archer. I don't really know where. This doesn't seem like a bad spot. Just trying to figure out, when do these converge? They never do. Yeah, they never converge. Because they go there, or they go around here. There are also these entrances, I assume they're for harder difficulties. Just trying to figure out the spot with the most amount of coverage for both lanes. Because right here... I mean, like, this ain't terrible. Actually, like, this kind of works. Sorta. I mean, here's not terrible either. But if we do, like, right here, that more or less makes her kind of the finisher, just in case we need to worry about it. We've also got a pair of dragons. I'm gonna slap them down. They seem pretty beefy and effective. Okay. We still have to worry about Frost getting by, but we should have a bunch of archers kind of in the way. Healers. I don't know if I need to worry about healing. I don't see any shadow worms, so I'm just going to slap the healers down there. Okay, this probably is going to work. So let's get him up so he has smash, smash. Yeah, let's give every, kind of my frontliners the boost. Okay, and then we'll go straight on archers after this point, I think. I'd get sleet, but it doesn't look like we're going to be hit by a whole lot of enemies. Just, you know, the splits. The worry is these shell beasts are going to, drop fallen knights on us, which makes this a little bit harder. At least we'll probably be okay. Okay, let's use our boost on these secondary berserkers. We're going to need them. Oh shit, I probably should have paid attention to where the cultists and armor beasts were coming from. Because the shell beasts seem to come from both sides. Okay, yeah. I didn't make much of a mistake here. Okay. So she'll get shots in. Ah. Let's get hers. Now she's able to shoot at everybody. More or less. Okay, so we got the finisher set up. Frost is good. Guess let's get him up to 100. Get him up to 100. Seems like a good setup. Let me see. Oh, if we give these a boost, we get extra range, but also speed. Not much speed, but enough. Actually, no, that's a pretty substantial amount of speed. So let's save up. Oh, shit. We should get her. Ah. There we go. She should be able to finish those guys off, no problem. Cultists are coming through, but I don't have much to worry about. These guys are a little bit of an issue. Okay. So why don't we get her the boost, because she's getting hammered by the most amount of guys. And my backup archers are going to be a little distracted here. I think it's working. Okay, so next up, what do we want to do? Let's get him up by 1. Let's get him up by 1. Oh, interesting. These guys... Oh, do gain speed, not range. Okay, let's do that. That gets him counter. Sadly, no lunge. But I don't actually know... Lunge just does a bunch of damage. It's not actually that good from a combat perspective. Okay. We might as well start upgrading the dragons now. I think we've got our defenses more or less covered. Oh, shit. I just realized all enemies actually have to go past both groups. Well, that's convenient. And that way, even if they do split, we've got pretty good handling on this. This is the last group. Let's throw in Frenzy. Yeah, those shell guys, not nearly as worrisome as I thought they were going to be. Yeah, we're good. We are good. I like this game, actually. I know that sounds like, duh, kind of statement, but, you know, at first I was thinking this is going to be a bit of a walk in the park, but you actually really do have to think about these things. Maybe a little bit less, especially if you throw grinding into the mix, but still. I appreciate the blend of RPG and tower defense. There are very, very few games that actually manage to do that in any reasonable sense. Or interesting sense, for that matter. Usually it's quite boring. This one does it quite well. Any more? I think we're clear. In the clear for the moment. I'm gonna go scout our surroundings to make sure. That voice. The Golden Man. Get away from me! Get out of my head! Hey, you alright, Ezra? I just saw him again. Esli Tanakh. He won't let us go without a fight. So let's bring him one. Alright. And now we get to town. Well, let's go to the town at the very least. Cave, my bad. Treasure chamber. Dude's discovery is both a safe haven and a restocking location, if you got the cash. Mortal, there's something nearby. I can smell it. Revenant, prepare for a fight. No, something else. What? Treasure! Wow, look at all this stuff. Caution, mortal. What? As the finder, all this rightfully belongs to me. But you don't even use weapons. We've already bonded. I call her the Mighty Bone Crusher, Eviscerator Extraordinaire, Cleaver of Enemy Gizzards, Emasculator of all opposition, she who has tasted the blood of thousands. Or Evni for short. You wouldn't come between us, would you? It's true love. Well, for the right price, I could be persuaded to part with it. Goddamn greedy dragon thing. Evni unique. Cannot afford. Wow, it's not actually even that good. That said, so we got the Master Sword, reinforced longbows. I'm gonna start with the longbows, honestly. That's a pretty hefty... Never mind, that's not actually a hefty bonus. Sorry, I thought it was a 23 upgrade on top of what we already had. It's only 5. That said, I do use them a lot. So we do need to have... We do have to get Evni. But at a 500,000 price point, we're either going to have to grind like crazy or come back later. Which sucks. Alright, so let's get Slack and Mostabin at the very least. Master Sword. And then we'll probably buy the last Master Sword for Don Quixote. Just in case. Okay. And then we'll have to save the rest of our money for other things. And then we can get dragons. Well, yeah, we don't really need more dragons. Okay, so I think this is a great stopping point. So I guess I will see you guys on the next episode of Defender's Quest, Valley of the Forgotten. And as always, thanks for watching. Oh, whoops, forgot there was plot stuff. I can see the mountain pass from here. We're almost out. Azra, I'm staying here. What? Victory is within reach. You should have no problem managing without me. I never intended to survive this journey, and this fallen city is as good a death place as any. You promised that you would leave me out of here. I'm not gonna let you back out of it now. Azra, the blood of millions is on my hands. Zelomir has paid his price. Now I must pay mine. There's nothing more to say. Go. Elder. Rena, you wanted Zelomir's death. My hands are just as stained as his. I know. Then leave me to my death. You helped me when no one else would. Rena, I killed your people. Let me pay the price. No. No, your life is not yours to throw away. It belongs to me. Forfeit for the lives of my people. You do not have the luxury of suicide. So be it. Take my life. It is only just. That is my choice, not yours. I will end it when and how I choose. Now get up and follow us. I was going to be kind of pissed if they took away one of my healers. I mean, easily replaceable, but still. Also, I should probably read these. Wait. I suddenly realized I need to read these. So these are journal entries that we need to... Oh, well, I guess we should have a journey log interlude episode next episode or something like that. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that could be kind of fun. Anyway, like I was saying, see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.